Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on a hope and a prayer at this point. Anything? Hey, Randy. Close. Check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Checking. 1, 2. 1, 2. It'll probably take a minute. Is it coming?
Now it works.
Now it works?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess we're not complaining. But what the heck?
You gotta be kidding me.
Do you want to get that portable charger going?
All right, we have our. Well, that is really strange. We had issues with our audio, and but we got that fixed. Huh. Technology, you gotta love it, Michael.
It works when it wants to.
Well, we're just gonna keep it just like it is now,
And not touch anything.
well, we will step away from the microphone since we're audio is working, and we'll be back with action coming up here between Alexandria and Crookston. All right. We are back here in Virginia with our last game of the day between Crookston and Alexandria. The winner of this game will move on to the 11 a.m. game tomorrow and play the Moorhead Spuds. The loser, unfortunately, is going to go home. I think we've got our audio issue fixed, which is totally unexplainable to me and Michael ourselves, but we're not complaining, right, Michael?
We're not complaining, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I guess. Technology just works when it wants to.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Thank goodness for that, because doing it on the earbuds is impossible. I mean, it's really hard. So again, thanks for joining us here tonight. Yeah, we got audio for sure is working. The stream is a little bit glitchy, but I guess it's all right. Please let us know if it gets too bad, and we'll try to, I don't know. There's not a ton that we can do, but we could certainly try to goof around with a little bit here. And it definitely looks glitchy. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tempting to reconnect.
Okay.
Is it better?
It should be better.
Okay. All right. Well, we are
It's jumping all over the place, it seems.
working on our audio here. Or I'm sorry, we're working on our video here. So Crookston is going to go to the power play here.
Should be working now.
Looks fine from here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but just let us know how the video is here. Is back the other way. Alexandria coming in and a shot and a goal! Coming in from number 22, Brody Berg. And Alexandria's got the quick 2-0 lead here. That's pretty glitchy. Sent back in here by Crookston. Back along the boards, and now it's picked up here by number 6, Evan Klimek, moving it out here. Picking up here for Crookston. Moving in was Connor Moroska, and we get a checking penalty. No, I'm not sure. No, just an offside call here. Just underway, 13-19 to go here in our first period of play. Crookston trailing Alexandria 2-0. And now it's picked up at center ice. And fired out here by Alexandria. Moving it back in was Ryan Clausen. Sent in the air along the boards and trying to hold it in was Garrett Fisher. Now it comes out to center ice. Sent back in for Ryan Clausen. We get a whistle stoppage of play.
It seems to still be jumping all over the place.
Yeah, it's a little bit glitchy. All right.
All right. Reconnected. Seems better now.
Yeah, who knows? Hopefully it's better. All right. Well, we'll go with that right now and apologize for the internet speed. Obviously, we've had issues with it all day long here, and we're limited by the Wi-Fi in this building. And unfortunately, AT&T, I can't get a strong Wi-Fi signal or a 4G signal in here. Back behind the net, Crookston trying to pick it up. Jay Reese sends it back to the point. Bailey back on the point and sent out front. Again, 2-0 early in this game. Shot right in. Chance for Gavin Akis there. Great chance and a huge save for Nolan Lucy of the Alexandria Cardinals. 2-0 our score, 12:06 to play here, first period of play. Between the Alexandria Cardinals and the Crookston Pirates. And a little tip in front, hit the shot, a goal, and Alexandria, or I'm sorry, Crookston comes back here and trails by 1 now. Not sure, it was a scramble out front. Didn't see who got that goal, but Crookston is on the board with 12:01 to go in our first period of play. A wild start to this second game of the night here. All right, sent back in now, deep down in the zone as we are out at center ice, moving it back in. Crookston, Connor Maruska. And now it's picked up as the Cardinals sent around back the net. Now moving it back in as Klimek moving in along the boards. Klimek going back over to Owen Klimek from Evan Klimek. And along the boards behind the net here, controlled by Evan Klimek. Klimek shot on. Well, seems to be a little bit better here. Looks like it. Moving out at center ice here as it's picked up by Crookston. And in offside. Again, 2-1 is our score. Alexandria over Crookston. 11 minutes to play here in the first period of play. Dumps it out here. Well, Michael, that first game was quite a battle. 7-5. Moorhead wins over Evelyn Gilbert, Musabi East. You unfortunately weren't able to commentate at all during that game because we had audio issues.
Yeah, we had audio issues. We ended up missing 8 goals before anybody could actually hear us. So, very unfortunate, but it's a very exciting game to watch.
And back in the corner, Gavin Akis trying to hold it in here for the Pirates. And now it's center ice. Sent back in. Boy, these teams are playing hard here tonight. They certainly don't want their seasons to end. And moving it out now is Brody Berg. Brody Berg all the way in. Brody takes a shot. Big pad slave by a goaltender, Parker Kelly of the Pirates. Back in now, and it's picked up by number 13, Sam Hortzman. Hortzman sends it out to center ice. And now it's picked up Garrett Fisher back in his zone of the ice. Fisher has it. Fisher moving it now. Out to center ice. Bringing back is moved in by Maruska. Maruska with a shot down. And now it's come back to Alexandria. Comes back the other way. Aaron Anderson sending it back in. Now it's trying to pick up for Bennett Waldrop. And now at center ice, it's picked up and moved back in by Evan Klimek. And a penalty's coming up against the Pirates with 9:20 to play here in the first period of play. Alexandria 2, and the Pirates 1. And is back on the point. Shot right on from number 22, Brody Berg. Yeah, it seems to be okay here. If anybody's having issues with their stream, just let us know. Seems like it's better. I don't know. Seems like it's strong on our end here anyway, but yeah, set back in the corner here is Jay Reese sent it in. Back out at center, and now it's picked up and moved back in here by number 16. Shot right on from Tate Hamry. And a big save for Alexandria's Nolan Lucy. Steve Moreland said it's perfect. The stream right now, so cross our fingers it stays out here, Michael.
Fingers are crossed, that is for sure.
Fingers and toes crossed here. Well, you know, it's the last year that this arena is going to be open, so why not have a little drama field full of your last tournament doing here in your
filled with technology issues.
It's my last tournament doing here. Last tournament I'll do on Up North Hockey as well. So
you will be missed. That is for sure, Randy.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss. Certainly gonna miss Minnesota hockey. I'm gonna have to start up down south hockey down in Atlanta, Georgia. Tipped around, back around the net, trying to move it in was Ben Albers had a chance, and now it's picked up by Evan Klimek. Klimek down to the front of that, over to Albers on the other side. Now it's picked up behind the net as Bennett Waldorf works it around here. Waldorf, who's going to move it back to Grady Olson. Grady Olson moving it back in here. Olson back over to Klimek. Back over to Klimek with it. Evan Klimek back to Grady Olson. Shot sent in, and face-off is going to come outside the zone. 7:29 to play here in the first period of play. Alexandria 2 and Crookston 1. Again, we have 3 more games coming up tomorrow. First game is the championship game between Hibbing Chisholm and East Grand Forks. And then we'll have the Moorhead Spuds playing at 11 o'clock versus the winner of this game. And whistle offside is a call. "62 people watching. We thank you for joining us with our coverage here tonight. Just got to talk to the East Grand Forks players after, the Moorhead Spuds after their win, and they're going to be heading back to the hotel and chilling, and hopefully they'll be watching some hockey here tonight. A lot of the players have been doing that all weekend long. As Emmett Klimek moves it back to the point and move back in as sent across the ice. And coming out to center ice, and it's picked up by number 25, Aiden Scheinerhan. Now it's picked up by Connor Maruska. Shot on by number 20, Grayson Ecker, just off the blocker of Nolan Lucy. Now to Lucy in front, another save as Ashlyn Bailey trying to hold it in here for Crookston. Bailey retreats back in her own end of the ice. Bailey back behind the net. 6:30 to go here in the first period of play. Alexandria with a 2-1 lead. And now it's moved back in by number 25, Schneiderman. Now at center ice. Move back in and out of play with 6:12 to go here. Okay, it's picked up. Grady Olson sending it out, and now it's touched here as Alexandria Ben Albers moving it out to center. Now it's taken away down by Gavin Akis. Akis in front, shot, rebound, break it in was Jay Reese to tie the game up at 2 apiece. Big goal for Crookston. Another wild start to the game here in this first period, just like the last game here.
Well, that's a beautiful example of why your Owls crashed the net.
Right, crash the net and get that second effort to go in. So G. Reese scoring for Crookston, and we got a heck of a start to the game. 5:52 left here in the first period of play. 2-2 our score. And now it is picked up and moved back in by Brady Berg. Berg moving it back in over to Aaron Anderson. Now it comes out with Crookston bringing it back in here. Sending it back in. Picked up by Aiden Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan around the net. Gets it up to Aaron Anderson. Anderson sends over on the other side. Sam Hortzman. Hortzman with a shot wide of the net. Good chance for Hortzman's there. Back the other way. Jay Reese trying to get it out here. Jay Reese sends it up. And now it's picked up and moved back in by Schneiderhan. Sending him deep on net by Sam Hortzman. Around the back of the net. Garrett Fisher moves it out, and it comes out to center ice and out of play. Well, I have officially been in Virginia now for over 12 hours, Michael.
That's a while.
Started at 7 a.m. this morning. I got here about 7:15, so I've been here over 12 hours now. Or, well, not I guess, yeah, over 12 hours, right? I don't know. I'm so tired now. I can't even tell you. So, but it's been a fun day. I'm energized by this game. How hard these kids have all played for each and every game here today. It's been fun. Had a lot of good hockey here. And this is held in by Evan Klimek. Now Klimek getting to it, and back over on the other side is Klimek. And now it comes back out. Crookston bringing it back the other way with Garrett Fisher. Losing the edge. That was Mason Rettmeyer. He lost an edge, and shot gets fired back into point. Back from Tate Hamry. Big drive, and now it's picked up by Evan Klimek. Klimek moving it back out here. He's got Miles Breitzman with him. Over to Breitzman. Breitzman trying to center out front, and Bailey helps out to get that out of there. And Crookston comes back the other way. Moving back in as Jay Reese. His shot goes wide of the net. And now moving in behind the net is picked up by number 25, Aiden Schneiderhan. Now the other way is Brody Berg trying to move it out here. As it comes out to center ice, Grady Olson bringing it back in. Grady Olson across the blue line. Leaves it over on the other side. It's moved up by Jay Reese. Reese has it at center ice, and now it's moved back in by Bennett Waldruff. And now it's picked up by Jay Reese. Jay Reese back the other way. Now it's picked up by Aiden Schneiderhan. Now moving ahead is Brody Berg. And dumped back in here, and it's picked up now by Aiden Schneiderhan again for the Cardinals, and Crookston touches it in on the offside. 3:03 left here in our first period of play. 2-2 our score between the Cardinals and the Pirates.
This is one of the more faster-paced games of the night, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a quickly paced team. You know, for both teams going back and forth, it's been a quick speed game. Shot right on. Nice chance for number 22, Mason Reitmeyer. And big pad save by Nolan Lucy. As Rob Spoler would say, stack the pads, right? That's probably what he would say. He's
most likely.
I don't know if he's watching, but I know he was here a lot of the day, but haven't seen him all tonight. So 2:30 left here in our first period of play. Cardinals and Pirates tied up at 2 apiece. Thanks again for joining our coverage tonight and all day long. Some of you have been watching all day long as well, or most of the day, and we appreciate you joining our coverage for our 2021 North Region Peewee A Hockey Tournament here in Virginia. Ashlyn Bailey. And now it is penalty coming up against Crookston. Against Alexandria. So Crookston is going to be on the power play. Coming up here with 2:15 left here in the first period of play. Whistle stoppage of play. And now this is at center ice, moving back in as Gavin Akis trying to get it in the corner, but is icing is the call. Faceoff's coming back into the Crookston end. Now back behind the net as Akis works it ahead, trying to get it out here to Reese, and now it's picked up by number 25, Aiden Schneiderhan, moving it back in here. Bailey's going to help out. Ashlyn Bailey sends it up here for Garrett Fisher. Fisher moving it back in. Plays it over to Jay Reese, and Fisher's going to pick it up behind the net. Now it's picked up by Evan Klimek. Back the other way comes Brody Berg. Berg is in. Skating around, trying to get around the D behind the net, moving around. Berg, little backhander out front, loose puck in front. Nice chance for Evan Klimek, but a big save there for Parker Kelly. Now Alexandria moving it back in with Schneiderhan, but his shot goes behind the net. Now Schneiderhan picks it up at center ice and moves it back in with Evan Klimek. Klimek moving it in. Klimek gets it. Klimek has it taken away, and Ashlyn Bailey sends it out. 44.5 seconds to go here in our first period of play. 2-2 our score between Alexandria and Crookston. Back in the corner. Clausen and Crookston will try to get it out here. Is holding it is Miles Breetzman. Now sent over on a crossover to Grayson Ecker. Ecker moving in! Shot right on! Nice chance there for Ecker. Big save for Nolan Lucy. Back the other way comes Miles Breetzman. Breetzman sends it back in the corner. We got 8 seconds to play here. Moved ahead for Mason Reitmeyer. And that's going to do it here for our first period of play. After 1 period of play, it's 2-2 between Crookston and Alexandria.
The Rick Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rick also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
All right, we're underway here for our second period of play. In this very entertaining hockey game. Shot right out front, and just like that, Crookston moves ahead in this game. Shot coming in here from number 22 is going to get 22 is going to get credit. Yeah, 22 is going to get credit with a goal. That is Mason Reitmeyer has put Crookston back on the board first in the.
Yeah, at the start of the game, Alexandria came out very hard, and they ended up making the score 2-0 within the first few minutes. Crookston is starting to answer back now.
So Mason Reitmeyer, and 3-2 Crookston over Alexandria. Miles Breetzman moving it back in here for Alexandria. Now back over. Evan Klimek tries to hold it in here. And now it's over on the other side as moving back in here is Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan had a chance, and now it is moved out with Evan Klimek keeping it in and played now by Brody Berg. Berg is in. Berg has a chance trying to send it to the front of the net. Tate Hamry knocks it out here for Crookston. And up and out of play. 14-13 to play here in our second period. And Crookston now leads 3-2. Sent back in here by the Cardinals and in offside. And now it's picked up here by number 10, Grady Olson. Now back in Ben Elbers, back behind the net, sends it ahead to Owen Klimek. Now Grady Olson works it back in here as a shot wide of the net, trying to get Owen Klimek behind the net now. Owen Klimek and a sent around here by number 13, Sam Hortzman. Hortzman and now Ryan Clausen trying to move it out here for Crookston. Hortzman behind the net here. Hortzman sends it back on the point, back over to Owen Klimek. Owen Klimek breaks in. And it's picked up by Jay Reese trying to move it out here for Crookston. Reese moves it to Gavin Akis. Akis and Reese trying to make a play. And now it's back the other way with Hortzman. And it comes out to center ice, tip back in by Gavin Akis. Akis trying to get to that one. Akis in a shot right on by number 3, Jay Reese. Had another opportunity there. Nolan Lucy got a piece of that, kicked it out. Back in is Berg. Berg with a shot right on the side of the net there. It was kind of a weird bounce there. It looked like it ended up inside the net. Kind of a optical or illusion there, right? And shot there, and we got a whistle stoppage of play with 12:22 to go. They're going to see the face-off is outside the blue line. So Alexandria leading this 3-2. And icing is the call. Face-off coming back into the Alexandria zone. Comes out with it and backhanded back in the zone. Back behind the net is Maruska. Now it's picked up by Klimek. Now moving it out to center ice. Bailey grabs it at center. Moving back in is Schneiderhan. Shot gets fired back around the back of the net. Fight for it. Loose puck in front. Number 21 was out front. Andrew Anderson trying to put that loose puck home. And goaltender Parker Kelly holds on for the save. This is Miles Breitsman, and Breitsman tips it, and now it's trying to move it out with Crookston, and Ben Elbers will keep it in. Crookston will come out with Gavin Akis. Akis brings it back in here. Owen Climate takes it away here. Climate worked behind his own net here. Climate sending up to Miles Breitzman. And now it's Gavin Akis behind the net. Akis tips it again, and now it's played by Ben Elbers trying to get it out here. Akis trying to get through. Akis back in. He gets hauled down, and a goal by Akis. What a play, falling to the ice. And Gavin Akis puts it past the goaltender, Nolan Lucy, to tie this game up to go up 4-2 now. What a play.
Both teams have now been up by 2 in this game. So, pretty back and forth game, wouldn't you agree, Randy?
Yeah, definitely has been a back and forth game here.
Those are the most exciting ones.
Exciting game as Gavin Akis falling to the ice, and he gets that goal. Making it 4-2 for the Pirates over the Cardinals. Jay Reese moving it back in here. Reese along with Gavin Akis now back the other way. Evan Klimek with a shot and a save by Parker Kelly. And now it's picked up by number 22, Mason Reitmeyer, sends it back in for the Pirates. Back behind the net, Grayson Ecker trying to get to it here. Now it's picked up by Maruska. We got a penalty coming up here. Tripping penalty is going to be assessed. Against the Pirates. So opportunity for the Cardinals. They're going to change up goalies. Brady Schluter coming into the goal for the Cardinals here.
I think it's time to see if the Cardinals can generate any offense with this power play.
Back in as Miles Breetzman's trying to bring it back in. Now it's picked up by Schneiderhan. And now Bailey moves it out here up to Mason Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer sending it back in here for the Pirates. Brody Berg along the boards and held in by Connor Maruska. Maruska out front, and the Cardinals moving it back out and back in. Miles Breetzman. Breetzman with a shot right on. And goaltender Parker Kelly with the save. 9:40 to go here in our second period of play. Crookston with the 4-2 lead. Brian Kidder sending in from a message watching from Lexington, Kentucky. This is the first time we've had a Kentucky for our states watching this year. I know that for sure. And we've had a lot of states watching, but haven't had Kentucky yet. So, Brian, thanks for the message. Certainly, wherever you're watching from, don't be afraid to send in a message, and we'll try to give you a shout-out during our live broadcast here tonight.
Haven't you had a few people from other countries as well watching?
Yeah, we had Africa. We had somebody in Africa last weekend watching the Peewee District 12 District tournament in Hibbing. At two games in a row, we had somebody in Africa watching the game. So that was pretty cool.
It's crazy what you can do with the internet.
Right. Any place you can get you have a streaming device, any place you can get the YouTube, you can watch our broadcast. So that's cool. Anytime, too, because our broadcasts are always saved on our website and also on our YouTube channel. They're saved on there for as long until we take those off of there. So they're there from last year as well. Lots of games on there. You can watch all these games this weekend as well on our YouTube channel. Sent in with Owen Klimek back on the point. We've got 3 more games left tomorrow. We got the 9 a.m. game, and then 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock. 9 a.m. is a championship game between Hibbing Chisholm and East Grand Forks. The winner will be heading down to Monticello. And the 4 o'clock game tomorrow is for that chance as well to go down to Monticello's the 2nd seeded team out of this region. And we get a whistle penalty coming up against Alexandria. (4-2) our score, 8:41 to go in our second period of play. Crookston leading Alexandria.
Looks like we'll have 4-on-4 for 23 seconds.
Open ice up a little bit for the next 23 seconds with 4-on-4 hockey. And this is at center ice, knocked out by Garrett Fisher and Connor Moroska. Moving it up here is Evan Klimek moves it back in here. Klimek moving in. Klimek trying to get it over to Ben Ellsbergs and just couldn't complete the pass play. There's Klimek now moves to the front of the net. Klimek moving in. Shot to goal. Upper shelf goal by number 9, Jack Van Bruggen. And the Cardinals trail by 1 here. And that's a shorthanded goal here for the Cardinals.
It is. The Pirates just let the Cardinals walk all over them right in front of their slot.
So just like that, we got a 4-3 game. Will this game be tied after the second period again here? Ashlyn Bailey sending in. Shot from the point. Nice shot from Ashlyn Bailey coming in there. Back over on the other way. Moving out is Schneiderhand. Schneiderhand in. Back goes the backhand and just wide of the net here. Grant Funk now moves it out to center ice. Back over to Ben Elbers. Ben Elbers backhands it, but it is touched by Jay Reese. Jay Reese trying to hold it in as Schneiderhand gets it out. Now it's picked up by Hortzman. In front, there's a chance for Miles Breetzman. Just missed in the crease area. Elbers and move back in by Waldorf. Now Crookston will pick it up with Tate Hamry. Hamry going over to Garrett Fisher. Fisher moves it ahead and dumped back in by Mason Reitmeyer. Ben Elbers touches it behind the net, moves it ahead, and it's held in by Fisher. Loose puck out front. Trying to get to it was Mason Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer goes back over to Fisher. Fisher behind the net. Fisher working for a shot. Shot to goal from Connor Moroska to put the Pirates back up by 2 here. Back and forth game here.
It's a very back and forth game. This game and the last game have been very, very tit for tat almost.
So Connor Maruska getting that goal for Crookston. Another wild period here. This must be wild period nights, these last two games here, because they've been very entertaining. Shot in front, loose puck, bouncing shot, no goal there. They're going to wave it off. High stick, it's going to come out of the zone here. Yeah, just saw a bouncing puck in there, and then saw them celebrating, but they're going to bring it all the way down here. So, score remains 5-3. Crookston over Alexandria. 6:20 to play here in our second period of play. If I can talk tomorrow, Michael, I'll be in good shape. Right? See, it doesn't seem like my voice is too bad here. So
I think you're doing just fine. It's a lot of talking to do in a weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'll be probably hoarse by the end of tomorrow's broadcast. When you join me for the 4 o'clock game tomorrow, I might have to have you do play-by-play for that one.
I'll try my best. I can't see too well right now, though.
Brady Burke sends it in as a shot on goal. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll survive.
You can survive a 12-hour day today, I think. I think you'll do just fine tomorrow.
I can get through cakewalk with 3 games tomorrow. Maybe we'll have 3 games with overtime, though. You never know.
No,
right?
Don't say that.
Put a little extra thrilling twist to it here.
Oh, that would make it more entertaining, but also a lot more nerve-wracking as well.
Yeah, exactly. I love overtime games myself, though. I get nervous myself. I'm not even involved, and I get nervous when there's overtime games. Really nervous. Back the other way is Breetzman moving in here. Breetzman out front, little backhander for Owen Klimek. Nice a chance back the other way. Gavin Akis coming back. Gavin Akis one-on-one now, trying to make a play. Akis, he gets hauled down, and a penalty is coming up against the Cardinals. So, 5:25 to go here in the second period of play. The Pirates are headed back to the power play. Of course, Crookston's high school team coached by Josh Hardy from International Falls, a person that I know very well. Had a chance to head out there last year for a couple high school games on a weekend. It was a fun visit to Crookston. And Ashlyn Bailey sends it back in here for the Pirates. And now tip along the boards, Brody. Number 22, Mason Reitmeyer. And Bailey sends a shot on loose puck in front. And Ben Elbers. And sent out now by Evan Klimek. Out to center ice, trying to pick up as Miles Breetzman. Back the other way as Crookston sends it back in. And now it's picked up by Ben Elbers. Elbers trying to come out with it. Ashlyn Bailey back on the point. Bailey's shot sent wide of the net. Now whistle and stoppage play on the offside. (5-3) our score. Crookston over Alexandria. 4:25 left here in our second period of play. 1 minute left on the power play for the Pirates. Sent back in by Funk, and now it's touched at center. Funk again, trying to move it back in. Now it's picked up by Akis. Akis moving in. Akis shot wide of the net. Akis is going to pick up, shoot over the top of the net, and Grant Funk sending it back in. Akis behind the net. Akis now trying to work it out front. Akis heads it, centering pass for Reese. Reese again, another chance. Nice little feed play from, I'll tell you in a minute, 14. I think it was 14 up front. Grant Funk helping out on that play. Back the other way comes number 14 for the Cardinals. Bennett Waldorf. He sends it wide of the net. Back in the corner, Evan Klimek. And now it's backhanded. Back to the point from Sam Hortzman. And now it is picked up by Evan Klimek. Klimek working it back as it comes out to center ice. And back in there to get it is Brody Berg. Berg now working it through center ice. Moved back in by number 22, Mason Reitmeyer, trying to go over to Moroska. Now moved out by Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan moves it up to number 21, Aaron Anderson. And in. Offside are the Cardinals. "74 people watching right now. Thank you for joining our live broadcast here on Up North Hockey. Michael Galley, I should say Captain Michael Galley. At least he's my captain.
I'm not a captain quite yet, but I'm getting there.
You're my captain.
Well, that'd make you my first officer.
Right. Michael Galley's got his FAA pilot's license, which is a really cool thing. He got it at the age of 17. Got to fly with him last spring and shot right in by Connor Moroska to put the Pirates up now 6-3.
The Pirates seem to be running away with this game, Randy.
Yeah, they've had some serious momentum in this second period. So Alexandria needs to
Alexandria
get
started
back
out
in the
hot.
game here.
Not sure what happened.
Sent back in is Connor Moroska back in, trying to go up front. Little tip in front by number 20, Mason Reitmeyer. And a save for Brady Schluter. .222 left here. Second period. Pirates 6, Cardinals 3. All right. So we're ready to go here with the face-off. Little tip back in, and Schneiderhan behind the net, trying to send it out to center. Crookston, and it's now moved out by Evan Klimek back in. Klimek going across, over on the other side! Shot goal, Grady Olsen! Makes it 6-4. Well, Michael Alexandria needed a goal there, and that's a huge goal for them.
They did. That's a big momentum getter right there. A wise man once told me a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey.
You know,
especially going into the third period. It doesn't take much to come back from being down 2.
right? Move back in as 1:56 left here in the second period of play, and comes out and it's touched here by Connor Moroska. And now it's turned back the other way is Hortzman. Hortzman coming back in. Shot over the top of the net for Bennett Waldorf. Right away, Crookston or Alexandria coming back here. Now it's picked up by Ecker. Grayson Ecker working it back in here. Ecker shot right on. Ends up in the corner. Now trying to keep it in. It was Mason Rottmeyer. Now it's picked up and moved out by Aiden Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan brings it out to center ice. Schneiderhan might go coast to coast here. Breaking in. Leaves it for number 21. Shot on. by Aaron Anderson, and a save for Parker Kelly. .109 to go here in our second period of play. Alexandria trailing 6-4 to Crookston. And now it's controlled by Evan Klimek, and now picked up by Crookston, trying to move it out with Jay Reese. And offside is a call. Seems like we have a lot of offsides in this game.
You know, this game and the last game, there's been an awful lot of offsides tonight.
Sent back in, Alexandria. Now back in with Evan Klimek. Now back the other way comes Crookston. Moving it in. Bailey trying to... That was number 14 bringing in Grant Funk for Crookston. Funk in the corner. Funk keeps it. And now it's picked up here with 40 seconds left. Coming out with it, Owen Klimek. Now it's taken away by Crookston. Behind the net is in there Gavin Akis. And it comes out to center ice. Tane Hamry fires up and picked up by Alexandria down low. A little backhand shot, goal! Number 22, Brody Berg. Believe he's going to get credited with this goal. And it's 6-5.
We still got a hockey game, Randy.
Now we got a 1-goal lead for the Pirates here.
This game is far from over.
Yeah, we got moving back in now is number 20 shot right on, tip in front for number 22, Mason Rottmeyer, to put Crookston back up.
That was a very fast answer.
7-5 here. Seven to 5, 9.1 seconds left here in the period. Favor of the Pirates over the Cardinals here.
We've had some high-scoring games tonight.
Yeah, we have. Lots of scoring here. It's been fun. Alexandria moving in, Ben Elbers, and that's going to do it here for our second period of play. So that was a wild second period. Crookston getting a goal from number 22, Mason Ruttmeyer. Crookston also gets a goal from number 7, Gavin Akis. And Alexandria getting a goal from number 9, Jack Van Bruggen. Crookston got their 5th goal from number 11, Connor Maruska. 6th goal for Crookston scored by number 11, Connor Maruska. And then Alexandria comes back and gets a goal from number 10, Grady Olson. They get a goal from number 22, Brody Berg. And then Crookston finishes off the scoring in that second period. Goal from Mason Ruttmeyer to make it 7-5. So wild second period.
That was a very, very exciting period.
We'll see what happens in the
lot
third
of
period
back
coming
and forth.
up. Yeah, back and forth action, right?
You got
another high-scoring affair here.
very high-scoring affairs.
So we'll take a break and step away from the microphone. We'll be back for third period coverage coming up here. Stay with us. You're watching the 2021 North Region Peewee Hockey Tournament here in Virginia. And we'll be back for third period coverage coming up here on Up North Hockey.
Rick Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The rink also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake. The Rick Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rick Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The rink also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rick Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cotton windscreen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake. To make a donation to Up North Hockey, go to Venmo and search Up North-Hockey. That's Up North-Hockey. We appreciate any donations to support our live streaming service. Thank you. Or shop online at ironrange.shop. 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 Or shop online at ironrange.shop.
All right. both teams returning to the ice here. Crookston and Alexandria. 7-5 our score. Crookston leading Alexandria. And another wild one here tonight. Michael Galley, Randy Catron bringing you live coverage of tonight's action from the Bree Cupoletti Arena. The final tournament ever played here at this facility. As next year, they will open a brand new facility just across the parking lot. Brand new 2 sheets of ice. And in 2 years, Michael, there's going to be a brand new school name here. Evelyn Gilbert and Virginia Mount Iron Beal will combine to form Rock Ridge Wolverines.
Yeah, that's an awful lot of change going on in just a few years.
Yeah, I got the end of the Miners Memorial Building Complex. So many years of memories here. You had Isaac Hildebrand earlier talking about you guys were both back in mites playing in this building. Back in when you started your careers in hockey, you started playing right here in this building.
Yeah, no, it's, being from Hibbing, it's not really, our home arena, but still, you grow up playing here. You make a lot of memories all over the state and all the different arenas you end up playing in. So, kind of sad to see this building go.
Certainly played a lot of games here, so a lot of memorable games here too as well. I remember a lot of good playoff games here and a lot of good fun regular season games here. Some games that I've broadcasted, some games I've been part of as a student manager for International Falls High School. And yeah, so it's going to be sad to see this place come down. So both teams making final preparations for the third period. And then we'll get that underway here. All right, back at center ice. And we are underway. Crookston sends it back. He's trying to send it back into the Alexandria zone, but Alexandria picks it up. Evan Klimek sending it back out here, and now held in from Aiden Schneiderham. Now it's moved back along the boards. Evan Klimek. Mason Rutmeyer, and now held in by Aiden Schneiderham. Tip back in. Back by Brody Berg. Alexandria picking up Garrett Fisher. Trying to move it out here as now it's picked up over on the other side. Fisher sends it back out to center ice and Brody Berg knocks it out. Brings it out to center ice with Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan moving it back in here, and now it's picked up by the Cardinals, by the Pirates, sent back in, shot over the top of the net, and out of play. Just underway here, third period of play. Crookston leading Alexandria 7-5. Back is Owen Klimek behind the net. Klimek backhander and held back in by Easton Hansen. Now comes out to 21. Aaron Anderson moving it back through center ice. Anderson sends it in, shot wide of the net. Trying to pick up over at Bennett Waldorf over in the corner. Waldorf has it. Shot on! Little tip in front. Aaron Anderson had a chance for the breakaway. The rebound there. And Bailey knocks it over to Gavin Akis. Akis now, and Akis with it. Worked back in here by Aaron Anderson. Shot on. Nice shot from number 26, Ben Elbers. And a big save there by Parker Kelly to keep this a 7-5 game. And this is back in the corner, back behind the net. And comes out to center ice. And we get a whistle stoppage of play. Watching the 2021 Peewee A North Regional Tournament here in Virginia, Minnesota. Tomorrow's first game, we have Hibbing Chisholm versus East Grand Forks for the championship. And the 11 o'clock game, the Moorhead Spuds await the winner of this game. And this is picked up now moved in by Evan Klimek. Klimek trying to get it over to Grady Olson. Backhanded back in the zone by Brody Berg. And now comes out to center. Picking it up and moving it back in is Aiden Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan along the boards and now picked up over by Brody Berg. Berg moving out front and rebound out. There, loose pucks in by Rogan Anderson. Had a chance. That loose puck was laying in the crease there. Now comes out to center. And now it's moving by Emmett Klimek, moving it back in. Penalty upcoming on Crookston. Now back to the point and sent in. Shot placed in there by Evan Klimek. On the save, or shot in, and a save again by Parker Kelly. Back behind the net. Garrett Fisher trying to play it, and now it's moved in here by Brody Berg. Brody Berg shot, upper shelf goal. Just like that, we're back to a one-goal lead for the Pirates.
Must be something about that net down there. The majority of the goals all game have been scored on that net.
Yeah. Must be the goal-scoring side or something. So Brody Berg puts the Cardinals trailing by 1 goal now here. Goalie Brady Schluter will leave it out there. And picked up as going to be moved back in by Ben Elbers. Now taken away by Jay Reese back in. Reese with a drive, run on goal, kick save, and rebound out front. Shot to goal from over 11. Connor Maruska back to a 2-goal lead again.
Seems like Alexandria scores and Crookston just answers immediately.
Oh, dropping everything here tonight. So Maruska getting the goal here for the Pirates to put them up 7-5. Back the other way comes Aaron Anderson. Shot and a goal! Wow. Nope. Sorry, that's not a goal. Saw the Alexandria kids raise their arms up. Big save there by, oh boy, Parker Kelly with the save there. I thought they came back and scored there right away.
That would have been something, you know. I wouldn't be surprised. It has been so back and forth all night.
I think I'm so tired, I think I saw that as an optical illusion. Last year we did 8 games in the Saturday regional tournament. I don't know how we pulled that off.
That's an awful lot of hockey.
That's 6 here today, and I'm thinking, boy, that should be easy compared to last year's 8. Over the top of the net, and
Just you think of tomorrow, you only got 3.
right, tomorrow's an easier day. Brody Burke sending over the top of the net. 8-6 our score. Crookston over Alexandria. 10:37 left in regulation time here in Virginia.
We would not be surprised if there was overtime.
No, well, we've had a Crookston got to this game with an overtime victory over World. That was a thriller earlier.
Another offside.
And back in the corner, Miles Breetzman, and now it's coming back out to the point. Brody Berg. Berg now with it. That's center. Jay Reese will try to bring it back in for Crookston. Now it's picked up by Miles Breetzman. Breetzman moving it back in here. And move back in. And back picked up by Sam Hortzman. Hortzman's shot goes in the corner. Jay Reese, big slap shot, knocks it out. And this is going to be an icing called. 9:49 to go here in our third period. Crookston with an 8-6 lead over Alexandria. And this is back as backhanded back out of the zone by Grayson Ecker. Ecker in now. Ecker loses an edge, but it's held in. But picked up now by Grady Olson. 6-shot Evan Klimek sends it back in the corner, trying to get it Rogan Anderson. Back behind the net is Grady Olson in there as well. And now Crookston will try to get it out here. Now moving. Here's a chance for Connor Maruska trying to get to that puck. Maruska trying to go to the front of the net and shot in there. Save for Brady Schluter of the Cardinals. after 10 o'clock, we got 80 viewers on. Nice number watching.
It's an awfully late game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little late. See a 25-minute drive back to Hibbing, and that puts me in bed. Maybe I can get in bed by midnight and get 7 hours of sleep tonight.
Well,
Might be better than last night. I think I only got about 6 last night. I don't know why. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was ready to go at about 4 o'clock this morning.
Huh.
But I did go back to sleep longer, obviously. I wasn't. If I was up since 4, I'd really be in trouble. But
if you're up since 4, you might as well stay up tonight and pull an all-nighter.
yeah, why not, right?
Go to Holiday, get some coffee.
Yeah, behind the net is moved around by Sam Hortzman. And now it is Jay Reese coming out to center ice. Reese brings it back in here. Reese now back on the point. And now back to Alexandria. Comes back the other way with 22, Brody Berg. Brody Berg to the front of the net. Shot. Nice defensive play by Alexandria there. Or, I'm sorry, Crookston. Easton Hansen back the other way. Hansen moving it back in. Hansen to the front of the net, and right there was Gavin Akis. His shot just didn't get the shot he wanted off, and Cardinals pick it up here. Ben Elbers moving it back out here. Elbers back in, shot, save, rebound out front. Evan Klimek. Parker Kelly with a couple saves there behind the net now. Klimek working around. Klimek sending it, trying to get it to somebody in front, and back the other way comes Connor Maruska. Maruska to the front of the net. Maruska shot right on. Big save for Brady Schluter to keep this a 2-goal game.
Now, that was a pretty fancy move you made there.
And moving out here, now it's Evan Klimek. Klimek trying to go coast to coast here. Klimek trying to get in front of the net. Klimek goes to the front, and in there was number 9, Jack Van Bruggen. Had a chance, and Parker Kelly getting a piece of that as well. Now Miles Breetzman shot right on, and Parker Kelly with the save. 8-6 our score. Crookston over Alexandria. 7:17 left in regulation time here in Virginia. Winner moves on to the 11 o'clock a.m. game tomorrow morning against the Moorhead Spuds.
By the time they get out of here, they'll have about 12 hours before they're back on the ice.
Right, yeah. And it will be. Back in Sam Hortzman back in the corner. Hortzman works it back to Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan sends it in. Loose puck out front. Bouncing puck. Trying to get to it as Alexandria, and now Crookston's going to move it out. Sent back in here by Gavin Akis. Now turned back the other way comes Sam Hortzman. Hortzman trying to make a play. Hortzman gets around the D, the front of the net, behind the net. Hortzman, and now picked up by 22, Brody Berg again. Now Crookston's going to dump it out, and that's going to be an icing with 6:31 to play. Well, Alexandria certain doesn't want their season to end here. They want to fight hard, and they want to get a couple goals and tie this one up. Still got time to do it. 6:31 to go. Back over behind the net is Mason Ruttmeyer, and it comes back out, and another icing is upcoming. And shot on, loose puck in front, and Parker Kelly holds on to this one. Crookston brought the cheering section tonight.
They have been.
They've been loud.
They've been loud all night here.
Been having fun.
Very enthusiastic fans.
Fun here at the region tournament in Virginia. Why not? Moving back in, shot out front. Brody Berg sends it back behind the net, and now Crookston moving back out is Connor Maruska. Maruska and over on the other side to number 20, Grayson Ecker. He just put it over the top of the net.
That was a great chance.
Aiden Schneider had. Now it's picked up by Aaron Anderson. Anderson sending it back in here. Now it's picked up by Evan Klimek. Klimek to the front of the net, and now Crookston will come out to center ice with it. We get a whistle stoppage play. We got injured player down the ice, Miles Breetzman. He gets up on his own power. That's good to see. Hopefully he's going to be okay, be able to return to this game. 5:20 to go here in the third period. Crookston 8 and Alexandria 6. And this is Crookston working it up to Gavin Akis. Gavin Akis trying to put it in, and Tate Hamry now back in his own net. Ashlyn Bailey sends it up to Easton Hansen, tips it in, and now it's picked up by number 13, Sam Hortzman. Hortzman working over on this side to Van Bruggen, bringing it back in here. Now Bailey works it out to center. Ashlyn Bailey back in her own end of the ice and moved in by number 13, Ryan Clausen. Along the corner, Jack Van Bruggen. And fired out for an icing. .435 to go. 8-6 Crookston over Alexandria. Jenny Nelson says, keep it rolling, Pirates, from your Crookston fan club. Thanks for the message in, Jenny. We appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a good time watching this game.
82 people watching, and it's almost 10:30.
Yeah, why not? You know, we got late night hockey in Virginia. Why not join in on the broadcast? Back behind the net, fired around by Clausen. And it comes out here. Picked up now by Brody Berg. Berg moves it ahead to Evan Klimek. Klimek going over to the middle of the ice and knocked out by Grayson Ecker. But it's held in by Aiden Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan behind the net now. Schneiderhan working around. Going back to number 22. Shot goes wide of the net by Brody Berg. Now Schneiderhan at center ice. Schneiderhan moves it back in to Evan Klimek. Klimek, as it's moved it back in by Aiden Schneiderhan behind it. That picks up by Miles Breetzman. Breetzman gonna leave it for Brody Berg. Shot over the top of the net from Sam Hortzman. 3:34 to go here. Third period. Centering out front, trying to get it to Hortzman out front. Now held in by Brody Berg. Berg skating in over the top of the net. Now picked up by Evan Klimek. Klimek is going to leave it back in the corner. Back to Miles Breetzman. And a penalty is coming up against the Cardinals with 3:08 to play here in the third period. 8-6 our score. Crookston over Alexandria.
This penalty is now what Alexandria was looking for. The last few minutes, they've been really controlling the game here, and they still got to get 2 goals. It's going to be hard to do that if you're down a man.
So it's 4-on-4 for the next 33 seconds, and then Crookston will go on the power play. Dump back in, Ben Elbers. Back behind that, Garrett Fisher. And it's picked up back as Emmett Klimek. Evan Klimek trying to center it out front. Nice defensive play by Ashlyn Bailey. Klimek now gives it back to the point to Ben Elbers. Ben Elbers. And now it's picked up and moved out by Garrett Fisher. Now Connor Maruska back in. Picking up the puck. It's number 20 shot on by Grayson Ecker. Loose puck in front and whistle stoppage of play.
Looked like that puck was just dancing on the goal line.
Another close one there. If you haven't checked out our player interviews, they're on our Facebook page, Up North Hockey, and also Instagram. We did a lot of those during the day. Go back and check them out. Some fun ones there. Back down the other way. Brody Berg comes in and makes this an 8-7 game. A shorty for the Cardinals.
This game is not over.
Nope, it is not.
Could easily be overtime tonight.
I expect, well, maybe not yet, but certainly it's got to be a timeout coming there pretty soon. Yep,
there it is.
They're going to call a timeout. Certainly, if you are interested in donating to Up North Hockey, we would greatly appreciate that. That helps us pay for our meal expenses, gas, food, and buying new equipment, and also helps us give us a little extra funds for doing these broadcasts during the year. We have a lot of costs during the year with travel expenses. You can visit Venmo, and you can go to Up North-Hockey to donate. We certainly appreciate all of our donations that we've received during the season. So many people have been very generous and supportive for us, and have had some people, one person drop off some cash earlier tonight for us here. And
he did. It was very kind of him.
Very, very gracious with the people that have given donations, not only this weekend, but throughout the weekend as well, or the year as well. And this is something that, we're not receiving any extra pay for this tournament. This basically is a free tournament that we're providing for the kids and families and fans around the country that are watching their family and friends, or their family playing here, or friends. So, but we love to do it, love to cover hockey. Certainly, if we didn't love it, we wouldn't be here, but we appreciate all the support that all of you have given us throughout this year.
Well, we appreciate what you do for us, Randy, that's for sure.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that as well. And it is sent ahead by number 26, Ben Elbers. Now Bailey gets it out here at center ice and touching it. Moving Mason Rutmeyer trying to make a play back the other way. Got 8-7 our score. Crookston holding on that 1-goal lead. 1:55 left in the third period. Annie Manning says, "Go Alex from South Dakota, grandparents number 9 on your program. Number 1 in our hearts." Number 9 is Jack Van Bruggen. So thanks for that message coming in here from South Dakota, from Annie Manning. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's a cool thing about YouTube. You can watch these games from
People from all around, Ken.
from all around, right?
South Dakota is a beautiful place.
Yes, it
I
is.
took a trip there last summer, and I didn't want to leave.
Right. Well, that's very beautiful. And this is moving back in as Miles Breetzman. Now it's picked up by Connor Maruska. Out at center ice, Grayson Ecker. And now it's Miles Breetzman sends it out at center ice. And it's picked up by Ryan Clausen. Now turn back the other way, trying to move it ahead with Miles Breetzman. Now picked up by number 26, Ben Elbers. Extra attackers coming on the ice for Alexandria. And we get a whistle stoppage of play. Penalty coming up.
Another penalty.
And this one. This one is going against Crookston. So, in 1 second, Alexandria is going to be on the power play.
With an empty net,
Yes.
if they decide to keep the goalie pulled.
Faceoff's going to be down in there in Crookston end, so I'm sure they'll keep the goalie.
It's a perfect
hold here.
goal-scoring opportunity for Alexandria right here, Andy.
Yep.
A two-man advantage, and they've shown that they can handle the puck pretty well.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Oof. Whistle stoppage of play here.
Seems to be some confusion.
Oh. Why not kick my clipboard one more time today? On to the ground it goes. All right. So face-off is going to be in the Crookston end. 1:06 to play. 8-7 our score. Goalies pulled extra attacker out there for Alexandria. Draw one by Alexandria. Now Miles Breetzman. Breetzman puts a shot on. Now, yeah, it's going to be moved out by Akis.
Uh-oh.
Akis back the other way. Akis gets dragged down, but coming back is Evan Klimek. Klimek sending in and in offside were the Cardinals. What a game this has been. 8-7. 15 goals scored in this game here, Michael. Back and forth. High-scoring affair.
What was the final score of the last game as well? That was up there as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was another big number here tonight.
Lots of goals here this evening.
And this is moved back in here by Sam Horstman. Horstman back behind the net. Centering out front. Loose puck shot. Goal! 14 Bender Waldorf has tied this game up. Wow. I saw that come out, and I saw that loose puck laying there, and I'm thinking, here we go. And sure enough, Bennett Waldorf
It's a fight to stay alive.
ties this one up. These two teams want to extend their season. They don't want their season to end here. They want to play the Moorhead Spuds tomorrow morning here at 11 o'clock a.m. What a goal. Number 14, Benna Waldorf. Well, Crookston is going back 36.5 seconds. Goalie's back in for the Cardinals. And here we go. Alexandria Brody Berg back in. Berg. And now it's Crookston picking it up as both these two teams played overtime earlier today. Ecker moving it out to center, and 14 seconds left. Here comes the Cardinals shot on by number 14, Bennett Waldorf.
have to say this is a pretty important face-off for Crookston to win here.
Wait. This is out here. Is pick up by Grayson Ecker. Comes out to center ice now. And we are going to overtime once again here in Virginia. A lot at stake here. The winner moves on to play Moorhead at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And the loser, unfortunately, their season will end and they will be heading home. Well, we talked about this. Could certainly be easily be overtime, and that's where we're headed.
Alexandria came out hot and scored 2 quick ones. And I'm not going to lie, I thought they might run away with it, but both teams have constantly been fighting back and forth tonight. Just led us to overtime. The thing I always say about overtime is either happens right away or it doesn't happen at all.
Yeah, earlier today, Alexandria lost in overtime to East Grand Forks. And Crookston got the overtime victory over Warroad earlier today. So, again, another overtime for these two teams. Now, will we have just one overtime here tonight?
I don't imagine one of these games can end in a tie, can it?
No, they have to play till there's a winner here. So.
Yep. 1 overtime, then a shootout, maybe 2 overtimes and a shootout.
No, it's straight overtime all the way through. There is no shootout. Earlier in the North Region Bantam A tournament, there were 6 overtimes in one game. I think Alexandria was involved in that one as well. A 6 overtime thriller.
6 overtimes in a night. That's
so.
That's
you
three,
never know.
that's
You never
3
know
whole
what's,
games of hockey right there.
You never know what's going to happen here tonight. I think this is going to probably end in the first overtime would be my guess, just because it's been back and forth.
And whoever's ready to go hard right now.
See if it tightens up here.
Fans on both sides seem to be pretty enthusiastic.
And this is moved back in here by 14 Bennett. Waldorf right in. Sliding to the ice, but Parker Kelly with that important first save, just 7 seconds in.
7 seconds in, and Alexandria already has an offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, these faceoffs are huge too as well. We talked about that earlier. And shot going towards the front of the net. And Waldorf right out front trying to get it to him. And back in the corner. Now it is back Connor Maruska trying to get it out here for the Pirates. Miles Breetzman. And now it comes out to center ice. Moving back in is Sam Hortzman. Hortzman dumps it back behind the net. Back in there to Garrett Fisher. Clears it over on the other side, over to number 20, Grayson Ecker. Ecker, now it's picked up by Waldorf. And now back the other way. Jay Reese comes back in here. Reese making a play. Reese moving back, and it is number 5, Miles Breetzman. Now comes out to center. It's picked up by Ryan Clausen. Clausen sending it back in for the Pirates. 8:53 in our first overtime. Tied up at 8 apiece. 16 goals scored in this game so far. We will have 17 total in tonight's game once we're all said and done. But when that will be, Michael Galley, that is the question.
Your guess is as good as mine. This game has been back and forth so much, you could almost just flip a coin.
And Bailey, Ashlyn Bailey, moves it out here to center. Tip back in Alexandria. And now it is Ashlyn Bailey sending it back into the Cardinals' end. Back in there to get his Ben Albers. Albers moving it out, and now here's a speedy Evan Klimek trying to beat the winger, and Klimek with a drive right on net, and big save by Parker Kelly there. Klimek came in with a lot of speed. He's a fast player.
Yeah, he was definitely moving there, wasn't he?
Turned on the Jets, and goaltender Parker Kelly had to be ready for that one. Jenny Nelson says, "We believe." So, this is a fun one.
It is. Having a pretty good time here.
Hortzman, and back is Ryan Clausen, knocks it up boards, and now it is coming out with Connor Maruska. Maruska back the other way. Connor Maruska moving in. Trying to run around, centering out front, nobody home. Back the other way, Hortzman will send it out here. Hortzman at center ice, brings it back in. Sam Hortzman carrying it back in. Behind the net. Out front was Breetzman. Back to the point. Number 22 shot gets blocked down. And good job as Brody Berg hold it in. Brody Berg to the front of that. Delayed penalty coming up here against Crookston. And now it's back over on the other side. Aiden Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan and touched by Crookston, bringing on the power play for the Cardinals. So, 7:25 to go. Golden opportunity here for
another great opportunity for Alexandria. It's an offensive zone face-off, it looks like, and you're on the power play. In an overtime game to keep your season alive. And
yeah.
Doesn't get any more exciting than this, does it?
Nope. Moorhead sitting, some of the Moorhead players, I'm sure, are still watching this game. Whether they're supposed to be up or not, I'm sure they're still watching. So definitely a shout out to them. Mason Roy at number 22 sending out Brody Berg. Brody Berg going over on the other side to Schneiderham. Schneiderham with a shot right on. Big save by Parker Kelly. Maybe
Alexandria has been peppering Kelly the majority of this overtime. I would have to say they've controlled the majority of the overtime. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's been, I think, certainly Alexandria has had a lot of chances here in this overtime. But it only takes one back the other way.
It does.
You know.
And this could be it here.
And it is knocked ahead by Connor Marushka. And now back the other way. Comes Evan Kleinek, now picks up Bailey, and now it's picked up by 14, Waldorf. Loose puck in front. Rolling to the ice was Kelly. Now it's Brody Berg. Brody Berg shot just goes. I think the Kelly got a piece of that.
Looks like it went off his pad and then went wide.
Brody Berg with another golden opportunity. They're trying to be the hero for the Cardinals.
Well, their power play isn't even half expired yet. They still have 1 minute and 2 left on the power play with another offensive zone face-off here.
Yeah, minute 2 and 6:26 left in our first overtime period. This is back over at Miles Breetzman. Breetzman keeps it in. Breetzman sends it back in for Jack Van Grugen. Back over to Schneiderhan. Shot over through the crease area by Sam Hortzman. Van Bruggen trying to keep it in here for the Cardinals. And now coming out, Aiden Schneiderhan will retreat back in his zone on the ice. 34 seconds left on that power play for the Cardinals. And moving back, Miles Breetzman. Now it's picked up by Van Bruggen. Van Bruggen works it back to Brody Berg. Brody Berg trying to send it in and trying to come out with this Jay Reese, but Alexandria will keep it in. Van Bruggen. Out front! Loose puck in front. Coming out here now for Aiden Schneiderhan. Schneiderhan shot goes wide of the net. Back in there to get us Van Bruggen. Cardinals trying to get it out here. Schneiderhan behind the net now, working around. Schneiderhan. Brody Burke calling for it back on the point. Now the Pirates come out with it. Back with Fisher. Fisher loses an edge, and now it's picked up and moved out by Jack Van Bruggen. Move Sam Hortzman. Hortzman in, trying to get around, slide through the crease. Hortzman had a chance there, just off Kelly's pads, and another chance for Alexandria back the other way. Now tip back in, it was Aaron Anderson sends it back behind the net. This is so much fun. Bailey moving it out to center ice. And now back the other way comes Evan Klimek. Evan Klimek trying to get around the last D. Evan Klimek skating in, losing the edge, and taken down on the play. And another penalty coming up here against Crookston. So Alexandria heading back again to the power play. .4:27 to go here in our first overtime.
Just past the midway point.
So now we got a situation we could have a shorthanded goal or a power play goal here. Or
a second overtime.
Yeah, we got all kinds of opportunities here. As Grady Olson sent it and shot goal! Number 6, Evan Klimek has ended this game, and Alexandria survives to move on to tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. against Moorhead. And Crookston played a heck of a game here. Heck of a season, but the Pirates...
I think both teams just gave an extraordinary amount of effort tonight.
Yeah, they did.
They both played very well.
Definitely did here tonight.
It could have been anyone's game.
Right. Yeah, certainly Crookston cannot hang their heads on this one because they gave everything they had on the ice. They put everything out on the ice and played it very well. Played a great tournament. And
at the start of the game, Crookston was down by 2, and they battled their way back, and they were up by 2 for the majority of the game.
Yeah.
And Alexander just came back and tied it up and ended up squeaking one in halfway through this overtime here.
Yeah, so number 6, Evan Klimek getting that goal here for players all
huddling in the middle of the ice there.
Joining at the center of the rink here. It's a very, very touching moment here to see that. Very nice involved there. That's certainly a touching moment there. But,
in these games where you're fighting to keep your season alive, they can get highly emotional. That was nice to see. The game was over and both teams can gather together at the center of the ice.
So that is going to do it here for us tonight. Alexandria getting the 9-8 win in overtime. 4:17 to go here in our first overtime session. Well, that was a very fun game here tonight, Michael.
It was a fun night all around. 2 very, very back and forth, fast-paced games here.
Yeah, lots of scoring. 17 goals scored in this game. I don't know. I can't remember the score in the last game here, but lots of goals scored in that one. As I don't have my program right in front of me with the score of the last game, but that was a high-scoring affair as well. So that is. Thank you for joining us here tonight. That was a lot of fun between these two teams. And just gonna Jill Mel and Brooke Melbrook sends in a message. Way to represent District 16 Crookston. You've been great competition all year long. And Jenny Nelson sending in one more message. Love to see it. Proud of your season, Crookston, and good luck, Alexandria, with the rest of their tournament here. So Alexandria is going to move on and play Moorhead tomorrow morning here at 11 o'clock in the morning and try to keep their season going. And again, congratulations to Alexandria on a great season. Certainly nothing to hold their heads down about. They played Crookston playing a great game here and battling hard all through this tournament. So congratulations to Crookston on a great season. And again, that's going to do it for our night here. So for Michael Galley, I'm Randy Catron saying good night from the Miners Memorial Building. We'll see you back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for the championship game, which matches Hibbing Chisholm and East Grand Forks. And then our 11 o'clock a.m. game is going to be Moorhead and Alexandria. Please join us for those games tomorrow morning. Good night, everybody.